The heart that chose mercy. Classic World Tales TV. In the heart of eastern Nigeria lies a village called Umus, known for its ancient traditions, vibrant markets, and the strong Igbo spirit of resilience. Umus was not rich in gold or oil, but it was rich in stories that lived on in fireside songs, in palm wine conversations, and in the beating hearts of its people. But none, perhaps, was as deeply felt as the story of a young man named Obinna, the boy whose heart carried a weight heavier than any yam basket, yet whose spirit shined brighter than the morning sun. Obinna was only 12 when tragedy found his doorstep. His parents, good, honest people, died in a fatal road accident on their way back from co-market. The village mourned them, but grief does not feed a child. And so, Obinna was taken in by his father's elder brother, Motsi Efoni. Now, Motsi Efoni was respected, not because of kindness, but because of fear. A man whose voice was thunder and whose hands had never known softness. He agreed to take Obinna, not out of love, but obligation. To him, the boy was a burden, an extra mouth, a shadow of his late brother. From the very first day, Obinna's life became a harsh journey. He was given torn clothes while his cousins wore new ones. He was fed last, slept near the goat pen, and walked from dawn till dusk on Motsi Efoni's large farmland. If he cried, he was mocked. If he smiled, he was accused of laziness. And yet, he never rebelled. There was something about Obinna, a stillness, a depth that even pain could not crush.
Listen.
He found peace in silence. He whispered prayers beneath the mango tree. And he learned to love even in the face of hate. The village saw it, the quiet suffering. Some pitied him, others ignored him. But Obinna kept growing, in strength, in wisdom, in spirit. By the time he turned 21, he left his uncle's house with only the clothes on his back and a small Bible his mother once gave him. He moved to the outskirts of Umus and started a small farm. People laughed. What does he know? They scoffed. But Obinna believed in the dignity of labor. He tilled the land with his bare hands, grew cassava, yams, and plantains, and sold them in the market. He never begged, never boasted. As the years passed, something began to shift. People started noticing his honesty. He never cheated a customer. He never shouted. He helped other traders carry their goods. Slowly, wealth began to find him. Obinna expanded his farmland, started palm oil production, and opened a food store. Children greeted him with joy. Elders prayed for him. Yet, with all his success, he never forgot where he came from. He built a school in the village, paid hospital bills for strangers, and once rebuilt a widow's house, all without posting it on social media. Then one day, the winds of fate changed. Word spread like wild bushfire. Motsi Efoni had lost everything. His crops failed due to a mysterious disease. A fire broke out one night and consumed his house. His sons, whom he raised with pride and favoritism, had gone to the city and never looked back. He was left with nothing. No food, no roof, no dignity. And the villagers? They whispered, "It's karma." He treated Obinna like a slave. Now look. God is punishing him. No one offered help. Until Obinna heard the news. People expected him to laugh. Some expected him to ignore it. Others thought he would mock Motsi Efoni. But Obinna, the same boy who once starved under that man's roof, did something that shocked even the gods. He walked barefoot to the small mud shelter where his uncle now lived. The door was half broken. The roof leaked. Inside, Motsi Efoni sat on the bare floor, his beard gray, his eyes hollow. When he saw Obinna, he tried to stand, out of shame, out of shock, out of something deeper. But Obinna knelt. "Uncle," he said softly, "I heard what happened. Come with me. My house is your house. Let me take care of you." Silence. Tears. Motsi Efoni broke down. For the first time in his life, he wept like a child. He held Obinna's hands and whispered, "I don't deserve this. I hurt you. I shamed you. I turned you into a slave." But Obinna, his voice steady, replied, You gave me shelter when no one else did. You are still my blood. And I choose to forgive. Uncle, I choose mercy. That moment, that sacred moment, changed Umu's forever. The people gathered. Some cried. Some could not speak. They had witnessed riches, power, war, but never such a raw, honest act of mercy. Obinna took his uncle in, gave him a new room, fed him, cared for him, and treated him not as a burden, but as family. He never once reminded him of the past. He never told the world about it. He simply lived out the deepest truth. Mercy is stronger than revenge. Forgiveness is greater than pride. And love, even when undeserved, is the truest sign of strength. Songs were composed in his name. The youth of Umus now speak his name with reverence. Not because he was rich, but because his heart had the power to heal generations. He taught them that real men don't just build houses, they build peace. They don't just chase success, they carry grace. And in a world filled with bitterness, betrayal, and pain, Obinna chose a different road. He chose mercy. This has been a story from Classic World Tales TV. If this story touched your heart, please share it with someone today. Subscribe for more soul-stirring tales rooted in the heart of Nigeria. And above all, let love lead, even when it's hardest. Watch out for the next episode.